Alright, I think we got it sorted out now. I might need to turn my volume down. Let me know. Yeah, we good? Alright, I just, in the process of moving, I think the cord from my mic was jostled, and so it was angry at me. Oh, but I'm still not moved. I'm still in Ohio, so, anyways, I wanted to stream, though. So, welcome, everybody. And we've got a lot of people joining. I'm going to say hi to everybody. We've got Oliver, we've got Peter, Stuart, Umacorn. Let me see, I know I'm missing someone. Ariana, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Oh my god, what? OMG, what? Because I haven't moved yet. It's been a long process, so there's like work going on at my new house, and we're still trying to finish up things at this house, and there's a lot of like moving parts and things that have to move, and I'm hosting a Pro Tips tomorrow on Adobe Live, so I didn't want to deal with like getting the internet set up and everything over at the new house. So we're over here, still finishing up. But the next time you see me after Pro Tips, I will be in the new house, and hopefully all set up. So that's where everything is. But I wanted to go live today because I'm doing a live stream tomorrow, and I thought it would be good to, you know, shake off all of the rust essentially. For Pro Tips tomorrow. And we're going to be going over graphic styles. Anyways, I know that we haven't looked at this in a long time, and I thought maybe we'd work on this, just mess around. But if anybody has any thoughts and suggestions, also open to working on something else as well. Really up to you guys. Good thing we took out the mic thing for tomorrow. I know. Well, I would have made sure before I went live for that I was all set up. I kind of made a very last-minute decision that I would do a live stream today, so the technical difficulties, that was on me. I decided to go live literally a few minutes before. I was like, I'm just gonna do it, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna see how it goes. So, anyways, I'm trying to remember where we left off with this. I'm just gonna expand this, make this larger. Open up my panels here. I know I have notes somewhere here. Myself. Oh yeah, well we got the box decal on there. We got the pigeons going. We got the donut going. Donut needs a shadow. So we need to do that. And oh, I have a message. Hold on. I'm so sorry about my audio, you guys. I didn't mean to like blow you all away. Rest in peace, headphone users. My goodness. Too many things going on. Too many things. Alright, so let's take a look here. Finish the background. I feel like the background's in pretty good shape. I don't really know what else. I might have been trying to do something with that. Finish the pigeons. We've got this. I'm going to go ahead and cross some things out here. Alright, box decal. You're done. Half-eaten donut, we could finish that. Pigeon, finish. Oh, we gotta do the pigeon. People in the background, I don't know if we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the spider web. We don't have any sweet graffiti. We don't have any geese or squirrels. So. Stuart's just gonna wash up while I chat. Oh, Keys is here. Welcome, Keys. Yeah. I hope you've all been doing well. I've missed you all. It's been sad. Sad not streaming. Been busy. You did the sear on the pigeon's beak, the white part in front of their heads. Oh, the little flippy flappy thing that like hangs over top. Yeah, we could try to add that for sure. I'm gonna use this. I'm probably gonna have to modify it. I'm just gonna bring it over. I'm gonna need to add like that round bit back in. Oh, thanks, Photoshop Beta. You can go over there. So we're gonna go ahead and just draw that back in. Kevin! All these friends, all these familiar faces. I'm so happy you all are joining me for today. I didn't know if anybody was gonna show up because it was so last minute. I was like, well, this is just kind of practice for me to get back in the swing of things, and if people show up, I'll be very happy. So thank you. I know I haven't seen you stream for more than a month. It's been chaotic. I don't know that I anticipated that moving was going to be as sort of all-encompassing as it is. And so I do apologize. I feel so bad that I've been like so MIA for so long. And I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I have a pro tips tomorrow on Adobe Live, and so I wanted to definitely at least come on here and like test my setup again to make sure I had everything kind of straightened out and say hi and work on something. Just play around with stuff and see where it takes me. So moving is very stressful. Does this mean relocation is over? No, but I'm at the end of it. So this is my last couple of days in Ohio. I'm just like wrapping up. Got a lot of like little things to do. I have to just like make sure, like, it's just a lot of little things. It's like moving is like a lot of like tiny little things that you just like forget about, that you have to like make sure. It's took me 2 months to move once. Took me 2 months once. Yeah, and especially like since I'm moving across states, it's a little bit more complicated. It's not like, oh, I forgot to do something, I can just go and take care of that real quick. Like, no, I'll be nowhere near where I am now, so it's gonna be difficult for me to just like get up and move. I'm gonna use my little crumb brush here again, and I'll probably change the color to add some crumbs here for my donuts. But y'all have had Umacorn. Umacorn's been streaming, so that's a good thing. I need to edit my brush. My crumb brush. Do a hue shift. There we go. I think that's too big. I do think I need to go with like a 2-point. Sometimes if you're not happy with the brush, you can also click on it like and get different like variations. So I can get a couple different kind of looks here. I like that one. There you go. Just down a little bit. But I've also, you've been able to hang out with me. I've been hanging out with y'all on Adobe Live, so it's not like I've been totally MIA. Make sure that I don't mess up my layers here. I'm going to group all of this, move it onto my donut layer. Let's name this one Donut. Trying to wave hello, but it's not showing up in the chat. Kevin says, yeah, Kevin, I actually started streaming and then I had no chat, and so I had to like end the stream and restart it. I don't know what was going on there. It was really strange. So if you saw me go live, but there was no chat, it might have been that moment in time when there was no... It was really strange. I haven't had that happen before. Oh, Behance. Chat defaults to off now. You can turn it on after the stream starts. So I couldn't get it to turn on. I was clicking on the toggle and I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why have you betrayed me? Behance. So yeah, then I just restarted the stream. And I was like, I don't know why it's doing this. Alright, let's go with that. I don't like it though. I will say I don't like it. Hey Barbara. Oh, look at all. I'm so happy y'all are here joining me today. I thought I was just gonna be here by myself. All by my lonesome. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you all. There you go. Yeah, no idea why they defaulted to off. That's really annoying. Oh, Key says the same thing. Alessandra said the same thing. She couldn't turn it on. I don't know. It was really weird. I've never had that happen before, and it was super frustrating. Like, I don't want to. Why would I go live and not chat? Why would I need chat? I want to talk. That's the point. What are you doing to me, Behance? I don't like it. The chat button might need some investigating. I would say so. Because that is not good. Alright, that's looking much better. Like, much more like a donut I would want to eat. Barbara saying, hi, Chicago Peter. Barbara, what about Chicago Jack? Although I guess I can't officially say that until I'm finished moving. Premature, yeah. That's fair. Although I don't know what the rules are. I don't know that I can officially call myself a Chicagoan since I'll be in the suburbs, so. Although that is like the closest landmark for folks to identify. This is so fun. I love the way this donut's turning out, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna change it to this color. As long as I come into the city enough. That's the goal. That is the dream. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna expand these. City of big shoulders. Yeah, supposedly. Supposedly. Alright, that looks good. And Barbara's asking where I'm moving. To the west side, so neither south nor north. Smack in the middle. Oh, when did I change this font color? I mean, I kind of like it, but don't know when that happened. This guy too. I think I was stuck on like adding decorations, but now coming back to this, I kind of like it. Just I feel like the plain is okay. Barbara said I live both north and west Aurora. I'm not that far out. Aurora's quite a ways out. I'm not that far. I'll be closer than that. But there is a good donut shop in Aurora that I went to, so enjoy that. If you're out that way, you should check it out. I forgot what the name of it is. Something, it's like a very, I think it's like got like a French name. I don't remember. Peter lives on the lake. Well, Peter, you're just lucky then. I can't afford to live on the lake. Lucky. Barbara says, really? I haven't lived there many years. Yeah, there's like this whole like Aurora, St. Charles, that area has had like a big what's the word I'm looking for? Like a lot of a lot of places have opened up in there. So Barbara says one daughter lives on a building away from the lake. Wow, that's nice. Peter says I can't either. Well, why do you live there if you can't afford it? It's yeah. Resurgence, yeah, it's having like a resurgence, that area, so. Alright, let's, I lived on a little lake in the middle of Michigan, Battle Creek. It smelled like Fruit Loops. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, to have your lake smell like Fruit Loops. Peter says I need to be near the water. And, Loe Buga? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know. But welcome to the chat. No, it's not good. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I have a question for the chat. I don't know that we ever got to this. I'm going to actually just, for the time being, this is, for our intents and purposes, this is pretty much done. That is, for the pigeon pecking at a half-eaten donut. Do we go pigeon or do we go... Because there was also a request for a squirrel. Do I try to, like, add another element at this point? Or do I just finish off what I've got? I've got to finish this pigeon up here as well. More birds or nothing. Only birds. All birds. Oh, I forgot. How about some city rats? Peter says. So squirrels. Or I guess maybe you mean chipmunks. How do we feel, Peter? How do we feel about the rat hole? I've heard that it's now been removed. That they removed it to put it in like City Hall or something like that. I don't know. I've been trying to keep up with that. Somebody said I needed to add to the pigeons the little flappy bit. Peter says it has, but people miss it. That was a wild time. Alright, pigeons. I need to add the little white bit on your schnoz. Right at the top. So let's do that. I just need to see what this looks like, so I'm going to use a shape here. I'm going to jump down to the pigeon. Put this back. Come back like this. Peter, let me ask you this question. Are you going to the Adobe event, the Adobe Create Now in Chicago? I will be there. So, squirrels are the tree rats, as I call them. What are city rats? Oh, pigeons. Okay. Pigeons are flight-capable tailless rats. Well, I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen a pigeon fly very high. I've mostly seen them use flight to, like, go to another surface, if that makes sense. I don't know that I've ever seen a pigeon soar through the air. I could be wrong. Like a little mustache. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then this guy. A little sad up here. I'm gonna copy this so I have like a reference. Easier than going back and forth. One up from chickens. Where I'm moving, I can actually have chickens, which is kind of exciting. Here, believe it or not, even though it's more like rural here, they do not allow you to have chickens. I always thought that was strange. Alright. Making some progress. This one would actually probably come down and then come back up. Let's do this. Nope. Yep. Nope. Every time I click, it's the wrong thing. Town pigeons are the same species as a carrier pigeon, racing pigeons. They can fly everywhere. They're just lazy. My only Chicago pigeon story, and I might have told this before, was I wanted to take a picture of them at the CTA station, and I got yelled at by security that we weren't allowed to photograph the pigeons. Then I can hit you up for fresh eggs and honey. You should and raise bees. I know that Corey would love to raise bees, to have bees, I guess. They kind of raise themselves, huh? My concern about chickens, because Clever's saying 2 to 3 chicken hens are a nice small flock. My concern about chickens is I don't know, like I feel like I don't know the area well enough yet, and to know if like we have coyotes, because like what we have coyotes and foxes where I live now, and I don't want them to immediately get eaten. Is my main concern. Is like, and I just don't. Certainly not going to be a goal for anytime soon. I need to like figure that out. You need a coop. I do know that. I do know that. I need to add a little iridescence here to this side. How did I do this? Oh, okay, I see what I did. Pigeons use cars like a scene from Star Wars, bombing runs, stay on target. Chickens are very loyal. I built a coyote-proof combo run of wood with 2 by 1 inch wire from Tractor Supply and a tin roof. You like that it makes the feathers seem shiny? Yeah, that was the goal. I wanted this little highlight on here so that it would have it would look like it had that sheen to it that those feathers have on the pigeon. I wanted to do iridescent, but with my color palette, it wouldn't have really like worked to add like a really vibrant color. First of all, I was working with limited colors, and I always hate to introduce another color in this situation, but also like I wanted to keep it fairly minimal. I didn't want to add like a ton of layers of shading like just on the pigeon's neck, because that would have felt really out of place. And I also have this weird like lighting situation where like the light needs to kind of come around like this. Like it needs to be lighter a little. I need a little bit of a highlight up here. Oh, Barbara's saying done a great job so far. Thank you, Barbara. My only wish is that I had more accomplished at this point. Like I feel like since the move happened, like right when I was in the middle of working on this, I haven't had enough time to finish it. And I really do want to finish it because I do like it on the whole. This area is a little tricky. Let's try this. I want just like a nice lighter spot. Come on. I don't know. I don't love that. It needs to be shorter over here, I think. I wouldn't mind creating sad key on a beach meme in your scene, Jack. Yeah, so there was an ask for some people to be added. I haven't really made a decision on that yet. I feel like this is just too dark. Let's see. What do I think I'm gonna do? Because I like this part right here. I don't like this side. I'm gonna bring this over farther. Let's start down here. Bring it over. Over. Have it go through. People be ruining everything. I mean, just look at me here ruining Monday. What's wrong? What is that? I don't think you're ruining anything clever. Okay. That's actually a little bit better. And I think I can actually bring this down too. Have like a little, yeah, okay. I'm liking the way this is looking now. This is looking a little bit better to me. I need to find this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Because the lighting comes right, like, it hits, like, right in the middle. Pigeons hate you! Also, hello, Stian. Stian says, I missed your streaming today. It was a last-minute, very last-minute decision. I decided at literally 2 seconds before I went live. I was like, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do it. Let's do this. That was the thought process. There was not a lot of thought process. I was like, I just want to do this. I just want to go hang out with everybody for a little while. When I traveled to Berlin this winter, I went in the city more than 10 minutes before one of them pooped on my head. Oh yeah, yeah. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Alright, I'm going to add the body. I'm going to start it up quite high. And we'll have it come down. And then we'll have it go all the way around. Alright. I'm going to bring it Where is this? I don't know. Why do I've somehow made a mess here. Alright, let's hide this pigeon. Let's bring all of this, needs to come down to this guy. I believe. What in the world? No. Where is this pigeon? Oh, there. Nope. Nope. Oh, there it is. Found it! Took me a minute. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Did the wrong thing. Oh yeah, the cicadas making their way down. Right, so this is in front, so this actually needs to be... I find the cicadas to be admittedly slightly annoying. And don't be mad. I just, they're very loud. This needs to be turned a little bit. Run it down. That's better. The toilet might be overflowing. Is it just me or am I hearing a water tank? There should be no water. Is it my microphone again? I am echoing a little bit, I think, due to the acoustics of my now mostly empty room. So potentially, you are hearing that. But I'm not sure. I'm fine there. Barbara says everything is fine. That doesn't mean that that's not the case. That there could still potentially be something wrong with the audio. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh my god, why did I just add that? Sometimes. Yep. That does mean I need to... Oh, I did add it already down here. Oh, that's weird. Didn't copy that over. Oh, well. Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the stream. Fish tank. It's a fountain in the illustration. I don't know what that would even be. There's the only possible things that could be is the fact that the room is empty, which means it's like echoing slightly, or the microphone reverb on the mic. I'll have to figure that out before tomorrow. Oh, why is this? I need this to be behind. There we go. A chocolate fountain? A fountain in the park would be a nice touch. Yeah, there's this like weird gap that I have here in there that I was gonna try to add like a ornate gate, but it just kept looking like it was too much. I suppose we could add like the silhouette of a fountain back there, potentially. There's just like this weird bit of space that looks kind of like unfinished. I do need to, since this is going behind, make that darker. A curved path through the gate, potentially. There was, although you can't see it, I did have like a little bit of like an implied kind of winding path going behind. But obviously the this is in front of it, the bench, so it makes it kind of difficult to see my path. You just have to imagine. No. Come on. There we go. It's always nice to hang out and work with you guys because I get such a sense of like accomplishment. Like I'm actually making progress on something. Glover says a silhouette of a galloping police horse with a light on its head in pursuit of bad guys. That is so much. That is the silhouette of a fountain is one thing. I don't even know. It would be so small. The silhouette of a galloping police horse with a light on its head in pursuit of the bad guys. No. I like the fountain because it's like it's something that's like immediately recognizable as a silhouette. And then Peter agrees. You guys, I don't want to have to draw a whole police horse. Isn't that like one of those like notorious things that artists talk about, like how annoying it is to draw horses? Hey Joshua, how's it going? Happy Monday indeed. Alright, I need to add a little... Do I have something locked? Let's see. Object. Let's unlock. I do. I want to add a little highlight on this as well. on this wing. Just the silhouette and maybe one bad guy. Alright. Just maybe one. There was, not too long ago, here in Cleveland, the police horses actually escaped their wherever they're held, stable, and were running down the highway. So that was eventful. Alright, we definitely also need, there needs to be like a highlight on top of this one's head. I feel like probably on this one too, but I just didn't get there. So like a little, maybe even not so strong. Alright, that pigeon looks way better now. Looks like it fits better with the rest of them. Stian says, alright, short save, I'm gonna go, see y'all next time. It can be slightly different color too. Justice, love this illustration, Jack. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Perva, hello. All of my friends are coming to join me today. I love that. I don't know, I'm struggling because we have like such the perfect ratio with the 3 pigeons that like I need like a, if I'm gonna add something eating the donut, it needs to be like a different bird or like something. I don't know, I don't want to like overdo it. I'm at the point now where I'm afraid of like adding something else and having it be kind of over the top. Over the top. I combined over the top and overkill to make a sense. It didn't make a lot of sense. Alright, let's see. Fountains. Let's look up fountains. I need like a... Are we talking like... I'm just gonna look up park fountain and see what I get. I don't know that I want to do like the whole statue in the middle, like, fountain. Because that would be a lot. Like the one in Savannah. Yeah, okay. This is just like a fountain. Or the one in downtown Chicago. Buckingham Fountain. Is that what we're talking about? What? Do a chariot with 4 horses? How hard would it be? Just do it. Buckingham Fountain is really big. Everyone's agreeing with Clever. Stop agreeing with Clever's crazy suggestions, you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a horse fountain. Alright, I'm gonna try to just do like a base here. A base something. And then the fountain, and if you're lucky, I'm gonna try to, I can maybe try to add horses, but there's no promises. I'm not gonna promise horses. We'll see. Oh, right, that was my working layer. Okay, we're gonna work on this on the working layer. Alright, so fountain is gonna have like a base area. Let's do Yes. With the cheering section. I mean, I appreciate the suggestions. I just, I don't know how legible this horse is gonna be. This whole situation. Horse GPT? Is that chat GPT for horse-based requests? Something like that. Ryan mentioned, oh, this is real? I didn't know this was real. I didn't realize I was making that this was topical. It's a real thing? Is that what I'm hearing? I had no idea. I missed file new today, unfortunately. Oh, it's a thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up. I didn't know that was a thing. The more you know. People were using it to predict winners in the Kentucky Derby. Oh, now this all makes sense. I see. I didn't know what... I couldn't imagine what one would need to use a horse AI. Like, what circumstance that would be needed. But now I see. Alright, then we're gonna duplicate this. Except only the top part. Oh my gosh, didn't copy it. Copy the whole thing. Thank you. Make it smaller. Whole thing slightly smaller. Let's bring it down. And do one more. Little thing. Alright. That's a hell of a fountain. Guys, it's like, what? Do you want the horse fountain or not? Now I have to figure out how to add horses to it. Gone too far. I was gonna add horses. First, we have to start with the body of the horse. You're imagining that I have 100 horses hiding on my computer? No. I don't have horse. I'm not. I'm actually. I feel like we've talked about this maybe before on the Firefly events. I actually find horses to be, admittedly, kind of terrifying. They're very intimidating creatures. I'm not gonna lie. All right, and then we need to have some legs. I'm not gonna go like super detailed on this, but Barbara saying wait till you've been thrown by one. That's exactly why I find horses to be terrifying, Barbara. I'm just gonna start with one leg. We did do a while ago stickers for front end horse, and those were. And so this isn't my first rodeo with horse-based illustration. Although it's been a minute, so it might be a little rusty. Hot dog horse. Horses are bean shaped. Horses are very bean shaped. There you go. See, Corey just shared link. I knew it. She knows horses. I am probably not. I wouldn't consider myself to be a horse girl. I was not big into horses, but this neck seems way too long. And we need to like smooth it out with the body. It's a really long horse. I think I need to bring this down, make it shorter. That's better. But I did, anyways, where was I going with that story? I did like drawing animals a lot when I was a kid, so that's probably where my interests stem from. And plus, it's on a fountain, so it doesn't need to be, like, super detailed. It's still way too long. This horse is super long. Just make it a lot shorter. Otherwise, it's just gonna feel weird being that long. That's better. That's better. We'll add some ears. want the ears to be kind of forward facing. I think I do. Add some hair. I am always, I don't know about you all, but I'm always impressed by like, because since this thought entered my mind, there's a logic. I'm always impressed by like how sculptors like I'm trying to find the words for it. Sculptors who can like render things out of like marble, like really soft materials, like fabric, for example, or like hair and things like that, and have them look so like amazing. Since this is a horse statue that we're working on, I thought I would mention that. I'm always amazed by that. Skill. That's not bad. You would recognize that as a horse, although it looks a little bit like that ear's wild. Looks a bit like a unicorn. I need to pull that back. Remember that the knees are equal length on most horses. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit long, but it's missing a tail. I know. Guys. I know. I'm getting there. Patience is a virtue. It's okay. We're making it. We're making it there. All right, and now we definitely will add the tail, and things will be good. I'm pretty good for just a few minutes. Thanks. Anyways, no one else, no other takers on like being massively impressed by like sculptors who also, by the way, like did not, I mean, we're talking like specifically like Renaissance sculpture is like always mind-blowing to me. Like you did all that out of like carving some stone. Always amazing. I think I am gonna have the tail pulled back away from the body just because it helps separate those elements a little bit better. There we go. There's your horse fountain. You're welcome, Clever. I hope you appreciate it. Now we have the centerpiece for our design here. I am going to add some water, but I want to get it centered and everything and like put it in the background. So let's do that. Make sure we can see the horses. Alright, I'm going to scale it down just a bit. It might raise it up over top. And I'm wondering if I scale it back, if it's going to be easier to see the horses. And I do think I might need to pull this back a little bit. I'm going to try 25. No, it needs to be darker. It needs to be like... I don't know. I have to find the right... value. $30 maybe? That looks good. You know what? Do we really need a fountain? Oh my god. No! Every single thing that I draw in this space, you guys are like, actually, nah. We tried, somebody asked for giraffes as well. And then I went through the effort to like draw out giraffes, and then we were like, no, we don't like the giraffes. 30% still seems too dark for the atmospheric perspective. Or we could just darken everything up a little bit in the foreground. Because I'm afraid if I go too much lighter... Did Clever ask for the giraffes? It's possible. It's possible that that was also Clever as well. Clever be like that. Nope, you didn't. I don't remember who asked for the giraffes. Somebody asked for giraffes, and I'm pretty sure they're still in this file. Or maybe they were elephants. It was some kind of an animal. Nope, those are our benches that were work in progress. I think those are the elephants. Yeah, there were elephants that were requested. So I drew elephants. And then we didn't add elephants. So, was it a unicorn? What we need is Elvis, a perva. Oh, man. Yeah. You guys are something. I do need to add water to this fountain, which I'm probably gonna have to. I just realized I have to leave. I have my cat has a vet appointment in like 10 minutes, so I do have to leave, unfortunately. But I might end up darkening this a little bit so that we can have this. I have drawn so many things that I feel like the fountain needs to stay at this point. So I'm not drawing another thing. I'm adding the fountain. The fountain's staying. The fountain is permanent. The fountain with the horses. I just need to figure out the values in the background to make everything kind of work. So I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it, but we do need to add the water to it. And yes, unfortunately I cannot get out of it. I can't get out of it. Like, I'm trying to skip class. My cat's medication needs to be adjusted, so I do need to go and have blood work done for her. But that's okay. I will be back tomorrow on Adobe Live working on pro tips. We're going to be working on graphic styles, or we're going to be looking at graphic styles. So I know that's been like kind of a requested thing, but also kind of works out nicely because I wanted to go over the appearance panel again. So we're going to be looking at kind of in tandem. We're going to be looking at graphic styles, but graphic styles are made using the appearance panel. It should be interesting. I don't know. I hope you guys like it. Come hang out with me tomorrow. That'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I'm going to try to get back on a regular streaming schedule here. I know it's been chaotic. I know I've been slacking on a lot of my responsibilities. We haven't had an art squad hang out in the Discord in a while. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm working on getting back into it, and I want to finish this illustration and work on. I always have a million things I want to do. So we're gonna get back out. And oh, Evan and Kyle are streaming in a few minutes. Oh, there you go. You can go watch Evan and Kyle after me. I'm sure they're always a good time. So. All right. Yes, go save the kitty. She'll be fine. She just needs her meds adjusted, so it's fine. She's on like thyroid medication, so and that's not a thing that's like. It's a thing you gotta kind of always keep track of. Alright, I appreciate you all hanging out with me, even for a short while. And yes, I will see you all tomorrow. And hopefully a lot more often in the future as I get settled into my new house. Alright, bye everyone!